When you're an empath who falls in love with another empath, this is what happens. Understanding each other's qualities is essential for a healthy romantic connection. Everyone desires to be understood by their closest loved ones, especially for an empath who frequently expends their energy on others. Receiving the same compassion and care will help them recover significantly. A love relationship between two empaths is consequently one of the most powerful experiences an empath may have. In addition to the rarity of empaths, you also find someone who feels and comprehends you on a much deeper level. You are, therefore, exceedingly fortunate to encounter another empath in your lifetime. The good news is that they comprehend each other's emotions on a fundamental level. Nevertheless, there is more to a love relationship between empaths, including the inherent difficulties. So, gentlemen, are you curious about what occurs when one empath falls in love with another empath? Before proceeding to the list, if you found this video helpful, please like and share it so that more empaths can subscribe to our channel. Let's examine both the positive and negative aspects of the relationship's probable future. But first, I just wanted to thank everyone who took the time to watch this video. I'd like to ask you to share this video with any of your friends or family members to help this channel grow. And if this is your first time here, please subscribe so you don't miss any updates that you might find interesting. Let's begin. 1. Deeper knowledge and understanding of each other's characteristics. While empaths frequently devote themselves to helping and comprehending others, their personal lives are typically very private. They rarely reveal themselves to others unless they are extremely close with a few close individuals. The narrative will change when they encounter another empath who can feel, comprehend, and experience their agony. In the first stages, communication is nearly perfect. Imagine meeting someone who gets you immediately, even when you're not saying anything, and who you can also comprehend on the same level. It's as if couples can communicate with their eyes, or a language that only they comprehend. Nonetheless, this may not feel that great either. Occasionally, the connection can appear almost telepathic, which may serve to increase the distance between them. Your lover will virtually know everything there is to know about you, and not being able to conceal even a single aspect of yourself will eventually make you feel uncomfortable. Obviously, this will not occur if both couples are emotionally developed and mature, as they will recognize each other's need for personal space. 2. Compassion and unconditional love. Empaths who have reached maturity tend to give their best without expecting anything in return. Both participants in a romantic relationship will likely behave similarly. Although narcissists and other toxic individuals prey on empaths, and many empaths are also attracted to them, this pairing is devastating for the empath. Ultimately, if they continue to provide love without receiving anything in return, they will feel drained. However, two empaths can have a loving, reciprocal, enjoyable, and happy relationship. Both couples can provide unconditional love and receive the same amount in return. 3. Both partners have an affinity toward animals. I believe it's common knowledge that practically all empaths have an affinity for animals. True, they do not need to have pets in their home because they have such a strong affinity for all creatures. Relationships between empaths and non-empaths can be challenging, especially when the non-empath partner is uninterested in animals. They may even conclude that you care about your pet more than your lover. They simply cannot see that your affection for animals should not be equated to that of your lover. This comparison is inappropriate to begin with. Nonetheless, when two empaths develop a life together, things will be furry, feathered, and slash or fishy, as you both have a similar affinity for animals. 4. Exceptional care and support. Empaths with years of experience are able to separate their own feelings and want from those of their partner. Since both parties are very perceptive, it is simple to communicate and respect boundaries. After all, they intuitively understand each other's requirements. Thus, they will work together to assist one another grow. Consider this: if your partner's happiness becomes your top priority, and if your happiness becomes their top priority, you will be able to experience each other's feelings. This pair is very awesome. Well, at least these are a few positive aspects of a partnership between two empaths. There are likely a great deal more benefits to these relationships than what we can demonstrate. Additionally, everyone's experiences are unique. However, as previously said, there are also some obstacles. Let's see what else is on the list. 1. Your partner may be aware of details before you're ready to share them, or vice versa. Each partner's comprehension almost appears psychic, such that they may know something without their partner having to tell them. This can be quite useful, but it can also be difficult to navigate in a relationship. Regardless of how close we are to our spouses, we still require our individual space. We've all been through difficult experiences, but that doesn't mean we want to tell our partners everything on the first date. We may not feel like speaking at all, and it may take a while for us to open up. Moreover, there are certain details that we may not want our partners to know, not because we wish to conceal something, but because the moment may not be ideal or for other reasons. 2. Negative emotions are contagious. Another difficulty arises when your understanding of your companion is nearly telepathic. When high vibrational, positive energy permeates a space, it is incredibly beautiful. Things might go awry, however, if you or your spouse are suffering from tough emotions. As deeply as you can feel joyful about your lover, you can also feel fatigued. Considering that you can feel what they feel, you cannot help but feel sad when your partner is sad. During this moment, mutual support is quite challenging. Therefore, you may need some physical distance to regain your composure so that you can provide the appropriate support when you return. 3. Physical pains can also be contagious. Occasionally, becoming emotionally overwhelmed can impact not only your psychological, but also your physical health. Furthermore, if your spouse is an empath, they can nearly feel it as well. Can you envision a situation in which one partner is giving birth and the other feels it? It is difficult to experience the bodily difficulties of others, and it is considerably more difficult for someone with a chronic condition. How can you, after all, handle the pain that is not yours to begin with? 4. You can't conceal your emotions. What is the point of attempting to conceal anything from your partner if they already know it before you tell them? It will just complicate everything, right? There are certain things we prefer not to share with our partners while we are processing them and determining our next steps. Part of the reason is that we want to protect our partners and keep them from feeling anxious. However, it won't work if your spouse is an empath. You just do not have the time or resources to handle everything on your own. The sole course of action is to communicate to your partner that you need space to sort things out or to work through the issue together. 5. Both of you need time alone to refuel. As previously said, emotionally developed and mature empaths can comprehend each other's need for personal space. Nonetheless, if one or both partners are immature, this can constitute a significant difficulty for the partnership. Lack of limits is likely to result in an intense, unstable, and unbalanced relationship. The high-functioning empath will quickly grow fatigued if they continue to give all to another sensitive while receiving little in return. The low-functioning empath is unable to determine which emotions to absorb from their partner. Therefore, instead of being able to support their spouse, they soon feel fully overwhelmed and are the ones who require assistance. During this moment, both partners must physically separate themselves in order to regain their composure and avoid engaging in a blame game. So, what are your thoughts on this? I hope you enjoy seeing this video, and if you have any views or experiences to contribute, please do so in the comment section below. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to join our notification squad. Thank you for watching this video.